All right, how you doing, Taste Nation? This is Mark Hawaiian Trader. Wanted to give you a real quick update and a heads up. Tomorrow, as you can see here, well, we have a nice down day today, hopefully. Zoom in here. This is the Tastyworks web-based version of the platform. We got this nice down day today. Hopefully it continues. And more importantly, tomorrow is the all-important, let me go to table view real quick. Tomorrow, as you can see, will be 45 days to expiration, and which is the optimal time to put on options to sell premium. So if you are new, getting started, and maybe you wanted to maybe make your first trade, or maybe you've been waiting for a little volatility pop, that's happening a little bit today here. And so you do want to check out, here's my 15-minute chart for the SPY. As you can see, there is a nice down opening today, and it has recovered a bit here. So let's see if, yeah, that was a nice spike up here just now, actually. And you're going to want to see a current downtrend if you want to see IV rank pop a little bit. Let's go to the daily chart. This is my and if folks send me your email, goldengeckotrading@gmail.com. I can get you the scripts for all these on your Thinkorswim platform. I still use it a lot for the IV rank chart, but as you can see, here's the 6-month SPY, down arrow again, up there a little bit. Hopefully this continues down. See, from my vlog last week, this has not gone green yet. At this stage, red, there are more sellers than buyers, and you should see it drop further. And test and hopefully go lower, and then you will see IV rank pop. Let me zoom in a little bit real quick over here. I'll go to IV rank only. Here it is. Let me go to auto arrange real quick. Here's the last 6 months of the SPY. Yep, we're at 13.85. We kind of want to see that little shoot at least to 25. I mean, come on. And who knows, you might even test this. So if you're going to make your first trade, be small. You know, you don't have to go crazy on it. Let's look at some other stuff here. I'll show you it on the other platforms as well. Here is the Tastyworks. Tastyworks has two versions. There's a downloadable version and there's a web version. The downloadable version, which is what you're looking at here, is pretty much similar to the old Dole. So if you were to put on, like we said, if you're small, if you're starting out, just trade small. It doesn't matter. You should be small now anyway because IV rank is low. What you want to do is, let me show you the standard golden gecko here. Here's what it looks like in Tastyworks. Okay, and you're gonna hit go, and you want to go small. Here's why. Okay, and I'm gonna use this for illustration purposes. All right. Okay, perfect. So here's why. So again, if you're new, this is what a standard golden gecko looks like. You are gonna sell a put, one standard deviation out of the money, and you're gonna sell a call, one standard deviation out of the money. Probability should be as close to 84% as possible, and that's these blue dotted line, blue white dotted lines down here. And if you don't have Dole, you want to look for a probability out of the money at 84%, which should be on any trading platform. You're also going to want to buy the wings, meaning here's your, they call this an iron condor. This is a synthetic strangle, but here's the body, here's the wings, right? So you want to buy the 2 standard deviation out of the money, puts and calls. So you want that to be about 2%. So if you're new, this platform is great because it'll show you anywhere. If the stock price stays anywhere in this green area, you know, you make money by the expiration date. As you can see here, tomorrow is 45 days, the most optimal time to put it on. And anywhere outside where it says red, that's where you lose money. Okay, you have a 72% chance of making at least a penny. Here's what's great about Tastyworks. Watch this. Click on this middle right here. You're gonna see this thing right here, P50. If I put on this trade right now, I have a 98% chance, okay, of closing this trade and making at least 50% of my max profit. Meaning, I'm selling this first for 85 cents to whoever wants to make this bet with me. And so, of course, if I'm selling it for 85 cents, that's the most I can make. You know, if you sell something for and you at agreed upon price, that's the most you're going to make. Now, to determine your profit is determined by what you pay for it. So in this case, I'm selling it first, and as time goes by, I'll be able to buy it back. As long as it stays within this range, I'll be able to buy it back for, let's say, I don't know, 43 cents. If I can buy it back for 43 cents, if you sell something for 86 cents or $86 and you buy it back for $43, you just made 50% of your max profit. And you want to know, well, hey, wait a minute. My probability of making at least a penny is 72%. What is my probability of making at least 50% of my max profit? Tastyworks is great. Tells me 98%. I love making trades where these are when my probability of making 50% is at least 90%. Now, here's why I'm saying, well, Mark, if it's so great, why not trade bigger? Well, here's why. You have a greater opportunity of not losing money as IV rank climbs. Now, if IV rank is at all-time lows, which it has been, and I'll even change this right here to, I don't know, the last 5 years, all right? Okay, so auto, right? So here's where we are now. But as you can see, and I'll zoom in right here real quick so you have some context real quick. See how fast IV rank can pop. I know it kind of got smushed. Maybe that's my wrong settings. Hold on real quick. Time. Let's see what happens. Not much. Oh well. Oh, it's just better. Okay, so see, IV rank is low like this. See how it is locked down here right here? But IV rank could easily pop. Okay, and if you're too big, if your position size are too large and your trade sizes are too big, and IV rank pops like that, your positions of course are going to go against you. All right, you're going to lose money. So the thing is, when the odds are not in your favor, you want to have the least amount of money in. When the odds are in your favor, like look at this, you want to trade a little bit bigger. Okay, because look how long it takes for IV rank to collapse. IV is the only thing that reverts to a mean, not necessarily price. So take a look. I'm going to zoom in right here so you can see. Look how long it took it to go from 25 to 50 and 50 to 100, how many days each took as a trade. Once it got up here though, like to 65%, even a little higher, look how long it took for IV rank to drop. Okay, 1, 2, 3 days, 4, 5 trading days, and you're all the way back down to here. So you put on too big a trade here. I mean, then you've got to worry about managing it if IV rank spikes too high. Whereas if you put on a bigger trade up here, it's a lot easier to manage. So I'm just saying trade small because as you can see, we had a pretty good look. Today is what is it? Almost a 0.5% move in one day in the SPY. Let's look at IWM. IWM is a lot more volatile. Look at this. What is that? A 1% move in one day. All right. So, and as you can see, IV rank is climbing. So this can spike. See this? This can spike up. And when it does, you're going to see a down move. And I can see, and I said last week, if you listen to watch my other vlogs, it could drop nearly easy. These are the 2 standard deviation Bollinger Bands, right? So it could easily hit 133.79, easy. And I can see it easily turning down to its 233 exponential moving average is about 127.86. And you want to be well positioned to take advantage of that should that happen. Okay, so again, guys, tomorrow is the most opportune time to trade, to put on some premium trades, selling some premiums. If you look at IWM, I'll close this. As you can see, 46 days. So that means tomorrow's 45 days. And once you put on a trade, you want to look at managing that at 50% of max profit. All right. I want to see if there's anything else I'm forgetting here. And let's check out the other indexes real quick. Yeah, this one is not as down as much, but same concept. At least we're getting to see some IV, some volatility here. You know, God, if VIX could just pop up a little bit. If this could just pop a little bit up, it would be great. Yeah. Hopefully this continues is what I'm looking for. Here's the futures. God, it's so low. Look at that. But that's right. It's 45 days. If you're testing waters, go ahead. Just trade small. And that's for sure how you know you're going to be protected. Just trade small. All right. Any questions? Please, if you like these vlogs, please hit subscribe down below. Yeah, I'd really appreciate that. Give it a thumbs up. I should have, there should be a button down here to subscribe, and man, leave me some comments. I'll be glad to do what I have to do to share with you. And then if you're new, let me know what you have questions on, and I'll be glad to answer. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Erwin, what are your thoughts? You asked, what are your thoughts on new Tastyworks in stores now gone? Price awesome, love the toss. I'm not used to the Tastyworks platform yet. Well, Erwin, if you like Dole and you could use Dole, the Tastyworks downloadable version doesn't have quite all the stuff yet. Meaning it should be there soon. Okay, but it doesn't have, for example, it doesn't memorize your trades like before. It doesn't have the feature where you can toggle back and forth. It's just a little bit different. Okay, but it's awesome. I mean, if you can work your way into it by just playing with it a little bit. So for example, here I just put on an iron condor, but for example, the expiration, look, it doesn't default to 45 days. So if you like the old Dole and you don't necessarily need all that super high speed, use the web version. So the web version of Tastyworks is great. How you get to it is you simply log into your Tastyworks page, and on the top left will be trading platform. Click on trading platform, just log in with your same username and ID that you have set up for Tastyworks, and this screen will come up just like this. Okay, and it looks just like the old Dole. Okay, so it looks just like the old Dole. Hit trade on your top left, and you can do your indexes. Now this is great because you can use the curve version, which I prefer, or the table version, which a lot of you are used to. But as you can see here, if you click, if I'm in the table version up here, and I will collapse this, and you can see tomorrow, it'll show you. I have it set to show me all the options here, but if you look, there's 46 days left to expiration. There's no W here or Q, which means it's not a quarterly, it's not a weekly, it's a standard standard option expiration date. And so if you want to do, for example, an iron condor, you know, if you don't like the curve version, just click on this. It'll widen up. And what's great is if you scroll with your mouse, you'll see, for example, here's the at the money price, right, for this expiration. Okay, here's implied volatility. Here's your IV rank. Here's SPY, right? Here's your liquidity, 4-star liquidity, and it even shows you on here. Here's your one standard deviation line, so you can see probably money 84%. This is the put side. Here's your one standard deviation line on the call side, right? Here you go, right here. Okay, so and to sell, to put on a trade, just look. Here's a put, one standard deviation away. You want to click on the bid because you're always selling the bid. And to do the call side, you do the same thing. One standard deviation away, you're always selling the bid on the call side. So see now, a good example. You want to maybe collect more money, so you might want to go one inside. So I'll click on that. And see now, here's a triangle. Here's what you're selling. All right. And of course, to do the call side, you want to buy, right? Maybe 2 standard deviation in the call side. So here you go. But when you buy, you always click on the ask side. So let's see, do that. On the put side, you scroll up here and go, okay, well, here's the 1 standard deviation and here's the 2 standard deviation, and you want to click the ask. And boom. And here's your standard golden gecko. Now, if you want to see a visual version of it, click on the curve, and then you can zoom out. That's why I love the curve screen. And here you go. Now, what are your chances of making 50% max profit of what you collected, or half of this, half of $9? Click on this. There you go. So I hope that helps. If you have some questions on how to use the software, shoot me an email, goldengecko@gmail.com. If you like what you see here, please, man, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. Um, I hope that answers your question. Let's see, Erwin. Hope that answers your question there. I'm trying to think if there's any other things I'm forgetting. Um, Again, tomorrow is the most opportune time to put something on. Let's see what's going on before I go. Let's look at IWM, which is more volatile. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. Oh, here's a minute chart. Yep. Well, here's where it closed Friday. Opened up and dropped. Okay. So again, let me go to the 15-minute chart and I'll show you SPY real quick. And here's just some tips. Here's what I look for. I'm not saying I'm right all the time or anything, but here's SPY. Here's overnight. Here's Friday. Okay. Here's Friday's close, right? Here's overnight. These are each ticket's 15 minutes. If it can't break above overnight, the high overnight, that's a sign for me to usually go lower. And sure enough, that's what happened here. I don't know, it's a weird spike. I don't know what's going on here. So hopefully this downward trend continues. I'll zoom back out. And then I'll go back to this. And we can see a nice rise in IV rank. If you are going to put on trade tomorrow, again, go small so you can add later or adjust later if IV rank pops, and have a better chance of increasing your probabilities of not losing money. All right, T-Exchange, hope that helps. Again, if you have any questions, if you like what you see so far, please do me a favor and just hit subscribe down here below. I have a link to private coaching on the top right here and some of the videos down here. I'll do my best to answer your comments on YouTube. I'm doing mostly everything on YouTube now, it's just a lot easier. But again, if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in an email, goldengecko@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that I have. Again, this Tastyworks platform is great. If you have questions on how to use it, let me know specifically in the comments, and I'll do my best to send you a video or post another one so maybe everyone can help from, I'm sure a lot of people have the same questions as you do, so do not be afraid to ask. All right, going to sign off. You guys have a good trading day, and don't forget tomorrow, take advantage, 45 days, let's make some money. Talk to you soon.